Yeah.
I love this Instagram page so much.
Welcome to Dice Drop Evolution, where I guess we play Mutants and Masterminds, but also that's questionable. I'm Allie.
It's a talk show podcast for the first hour.
It is.
I'm Allie. I'll be your game goddess today. And also we have these idiots that are also on this video call. That's awkward. Idiots.
Hi, I'm idiot
Allie,
number
what do
one.
I have to roll?
Huh?
What do I have to roll to read more disappointing affirmations?
I said I'm idiot number one.
A 210 with a D100.
With a bonus of 110.
Damn it.
You're telling me rolling a 210 with only a D100 didn't work?
Well, I rolled two D100s.
That was not the instructions I gave. That was not.
That doesn't matter because you didn't specify how many D100s I could use.
D100. That means one.
Okay, but that still doesn't mean that I can't roll it multiple times. And so I rolled it multiple times and got a 93.
I'm going to tell Mac
so
that
I'm not
your
reading
brat needs to be treated as such.
I think they know. Something tells me they are keenly aware of that fact.
Okay. Who wants to introduce themselves? I don't give a fuck.
I said, hi, I'm idiot
Hi, I'm
number
Kyle,
one.
and my sandwich is falling apart.
That's cool. I need one of you to speak at a time.
Well, shit. If all of us had webcams, this would be so much easier.
No.
I'm the only one who doesn't have a webcam. Fucking Britt over there is just being a little shit.
Yes, and?
the little laugh. The little laugh. The marital couple.
Are we going to actually introduce ourselves at some
waiting.
point?
I'm idiot number one. My name is Elena, and I play Remy Monet Lancaster. Hee-haw.
Idiot number two, currently eating a sandwich. My name is Kyle.
Idiot number three, I am Skag or Britt, and I'm going to be playing Michael Malibu.
Michael Malibu.
But he's not eating a sandwich. None of you are.
No.
I'm eating
better
cheddar penguins. Get on my level.
I'm drinking a fizzy.
What did the penguins ever do to you? We should probably get this going at some point because it's been 10 minutes.
We've had longer tangents, I'm going to be honest.
This is correct.
This is nothing.
Yeah. They're mostly Elena tangents, too.
Listen here, you little scrub.
Last time we left...
My tangents always have a point.
Where we left off was you guys decided that weirdly you're going to help Niall in maybe hacking this system to try and talk these evolution members out of shit. And I guess I burped. I guess you guys were going to use a mixture of Oswald's luck and or technology skills. And if that didn't work, you were going to use River's voice to mimic Peter's voice and be like, I fucking give up or something. Oswald found out that he is married to Rochelle with the nice little funny thing that he has on his arm. And now him and Shade are in a polycule. And that's cute.
I know nobody can see me, but I'm pumping my fist. Yeah, polycule. I'm not actually polyamorous in real life, though, which is funny.
I am. My notes say Hood is the Daphne, and I have a heart next to that, and then I put, are they fucking Hood and Rodney? So I just need to know, I just need everybody to know that that's what my notes on my iPad currently say. We also learned that Rochelle's last name is Melly with the R Melly at dreamweaver.org, which really annoyed everybody else except Kyle. So I'm going to say it's been a day or two since that meeting. You guys kind of have been like planning and stuff, and a new social media platform has arisen from the depths. It's called Cord, and Remy's all over that
Cord?
shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. The new Bluebird. The new Bluebird
The
app.
new Bluebird, yeah. Kyle,
That's
I can't hear
right.
you. You're muted.
Yeah.
You're muted.
My mic just decided to mute itself, and I didn't even hit the button. So that's fun. Was the new social media app made by the cryogenically frozen head of Mark Zuckerberg?
Nope.
Like reanimated?
No, it was made by the frozen encapsulated version of oh my god, I forgot his name. The guy who made Amazon. Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
It's fair that you forgot his name, to be honest with you.
There's too many big guys now. I can't help it.
Good, the neighbor's dog is barking. I will go close the window.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to fucking do
Michael,
shit with
I
my
need you to
powers.
Michael, I need you to remember you have advantage on fighting / strength rolls with your fun little emblem on your arm.
Yes. I have it written down.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
This person really liked him.
Didn't I give you something with yours? I did give you something with yours.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I wrote down. Oh, did I not tell you? That's fun.
No. No. I was like,
This is our
would've
DM,
written that
everybody.
shit down. I would have written it on.
This is the one who runs the game, everybody.
I don't know what I tell her and I don't tell her. Sometimes it's a fun game for me.
No, the only thing
mad at me.
only thing that you told me as I'm looking back at notes, the only thing that you told me was that blood had power. So I'm guessing.
Oh, I need to make it clear that somehow you thought you got rid of Rochelle after all this. She's been hanging out on your couch for the past day. So
Have I noticed that she's been
we
hanging
know.
out?
We've been
Yes,
writing,
she's your
we've
wife.
been writing on the whiteboards.
Yeah. Okay.
So on the new plan, we have written Remy distracts Peter, ? Oswald hacks the KS system. Either River or Oswald is going to convince Evolution to get the fuck out of there. Step 4 and final phase of plan, get the fuck out of Dodge. We're leaving this hellhole.
So you want to leave Elysium.
Well, yeah, I think that's what we were talking about because we were afraid that the moment that we messed with the system that Peter was gonna come to us.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Because
Peter's
he
gonna
already
come, all right.
he already knows where we are
Kyle.
in a sense. So we were gonna try to leave.
Got it.
We were gonna try to get the heck out of Dodge.
Cool.
So that at least Elysium would have been safe.
Okay.
You know?
Yep, that makes sense.
Because if we fuck up our food supplies, we're all dead.
Oh, look at you caring.
I care. Look at me, big brain in this shit.
Karen.
I'm a caring Karenson.
Okay,
That
so
should be your alter ego if we ever go undercover.
That is now okay. So now we have Jake Gold.
Jake, I might have to rework that because everybody knows Jake Gold now.
No, you stick with it. You stick with your guns. I will be Karenson.
okay, so what are you guys doing?
Okay.
Tell me.
I think we were either going to have we were going to have Oswald hack into the KS system so that either he could convince Evolution because the KS system is their communication, the way that they're able to communicate through all of Evolution because we're trying to help Nile because we're trying to convince now, like, oh, now you don't have to deal with the whole evolution thing anymore. We just got that. We just solved that for you. Plus, it would also help us because then Peter wouldn't have access to multiple powers that he could jump to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're connected to him because they're a part of evolution. And then either it's going to be River who uses Peter's voice to say, all right, guys, you can go home now. You're not a part of evolution anymore, to like break whatever hold it is on them, or have Oswald convince them with his luck, we assume luck powers.
Yeah, I got that. I know what the plan is. What are you guys doing right now?
I think we were about, like, I think when we last ended it, we were about to do phase.
Well, it's been a day, so you guys have had time.
It's been a day.
Yeah.
It is time to go and do the things, apparently. I don't remember. I think it was down.
Okay, so I have up on our whiteboard checklist, I'm like, is everything packed?
Y'all inventory your stuff, right?
I think I forgot my toothbrush.
I look to Michael and I go, you're the only one who inventories anything. Is everyone packed?
I think I forgot my toothbrush. Hold on.
Go get your toothbrush.
I don't even move. It just portals out.
Has anyone noticed he's gotten stronger?
I go, okay. So we got all of our stuff. Are the cars ready?
Hold on. Do y'all need toothpaste?
No, I'm fine. I packed my toothpaste.
Zap comes in, scrambling, going, River, River, River. And she goes, what? And he's just like trapped. He goes, I accidentally, the handcuffs. I was playing. I don't know where the key is. What do you mean you don't know where the key is? I don't know where the key is. I'm stuck.
Do you guys happen to have a picture of the key by chance?
We don't take pictures of keys. We have other things on our phones that you probably shouldn't look at, but don't know none of the keys.
Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say I could probably portal a key over, but yeah, we can figure that out later.
It's like, well, I mean, they're not strong cuffs. They're more for like kinky shit. Zach, come here. And Zach's just like, And it's like, don't you have electricity powers? Can't you just like electrify a thing? No, it's not how that works. Okay.
Do you need to know how to break out a hand?
I turn to Michael and I go, we're never letting them borrow our toys again.
I look at Rochelle and I'm like, I'm Ace, by the way.
And she goes, hi, Ace. I'm Rochelle.
Hilarious. Thanks, Dad.
I love her. Jesus Christ.
Well, after that interaction, I also hold up 2 gallon Ziploc bags.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has like kind of poorly made turkey sandwiches, and one has poorly made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I packed sandwiches for the road, so we got food.
So where are we going?
You're coming with us.
Am I not allowed?
Well, it's just we're going to be around maybe other Dreamweavers, potentially.
Doesn't it make sense to bring a Dreamweaver with us?
Well, yeah, but we don't want Peter to know that we're working with other Dreamweavers.
I don't think they will.
That's like the whole thing. Like, if there's more than one of us in the room, then I feel like I've told you this so many times now, new husband, and you're just not retaining it.
Were you?
Oh, you're cute. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a fun marriage.
At least we don't.
I don't know. The only reason I say that is like it would be helpful to have somebody as like equal or higher power than the people that we're going to be fighting. You know.
I guess that's right. That's true. Maybe she could distract them long enough for us to get the hell out.
Oh, I'm a very good distraction.
Thank God.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
She takes one of the peanut butter and jellies that you're holding and slaps your face with it.
It was a gallon bag of PB&Js.
Oh, she slaps you with that.
I need to pack those. Don't smack. It's pack, not smack. Okay.
She does it again.
I pack the sandwiches and I start moving towards the car.
Okay. All right. Do we have access to like a computer in here, right?
I think so.
we should. If we don't,
Okay.
then there might be a problem.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, if anything, we have access to the AI thing. So, or you could just use like one of our phones or whatever. Okay. Now, and I go back up to phase 1 of like phase 1 question mark of plan, like phase 1A. And I'm like, should I distract Peter or no?
What was the question again? Sorry.
Should I distract Peter or no?
I mean, all you have to do is flash him because you dream fucked him. So
I'm gonna, if you keep saying that, I'm gonna convince your new wife to come in and mess with you in the middle of the night.
It won't take a
I
lot
don't
of
know what that
convincing.
means exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know what that means exactly.
That means you're never gonna have a good night's sleep for the rest of your life. Do you understand
Yeah,
me?
but I'm also dumb enough to enjoy the dreams that she might cause. So
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about making sure you don't actually sleep.
oh.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up about me fake fucking Peter.
I don't know. I think it's pretty important. We'll put a pin in this until later.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's pretty relevant to the storyline.
No, it is not relevant to the storyline, and I point up to God up in the heavens that smells like strawberry and gasoline. I'm like, I thought I point to the storyline.
You see
That's what
you see the clouds part and a face pops through. I think it's pretty important to the storyline.
No, what happens is
You hear
it looks very much like the baby from Teletubbies in the sky, and it's just me going,
Oh yeah. Your face just pops up on the sun and it's just like, I think it's pretty important.
I don't even do that, I just
Never being
scream.
quite honest.
Just shut up, God, you're not the boss of me.
Oh.
Okay, so we're piling into the car, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so,
where
well, we're not
exactly
going to
are
pile
y'all
into the car just
going?
yet.
So you,
Okay, that's why I'm looking at the map. So
are you guys
the
planning?
closest place.
Are you guys planning on leaving before you do this mission? Is that what's going on, or?
No, I'm saying I think what we need to do, that while I'm distracting Peter, possibly, we have not determined if I need to do that yet, but while Oswald's hacking into the system and getting that ready, that's when I'm distracting Peter so that he's not noticing, oh, there's something going on with my communication system, or someone doesn't tell him. You know what I mean? So, like,
Okay, but
that
where
is
exactly?
going on.
where
Then once it's
Where exactly are y'all doing that? Because right now it sounds like, oh, we're piling into
In
the
the
car
house.
and leaving. So that means that you're
no,
leaving.
I don't want that to happen.
Then why are you telling
want
me
that
that
to
you're
happen.
piling into the car and leaving?
So
I assumed that's what we
I
were
said
doing.
we're just packing so that as soon as Oswald's done with his shit, we can get the fuck out of here.
I assumed packing meant, like, leaving.
No, packing car, meaning once you are done, we leave.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for you to do it in a car that is moving because you might lose concentration. Because I know that's going to be a roll that Allie's going to throw at us. And we need you to roll well. Okay, so I guess we pull up a map of the SCSC.
Mm-hmm.
And so I say Peter's obviously going to think that we're going to go to Shrine because it's the closest one to us, or Guarded Inland. I think we need to go somewhere else.
Which one is the Florida one?
Shielded Native.
I think we should go there.
You think we should go there?
I mean, there might be, alligators.
I mean, there's plenty of water, so that'd be cool.
I think we go to Shielded Native. That's my vote anyway.
Okay. Michael, you got anything that you want to add?
I love it.
Okay. I turn to Rochelle and I go, clearly you need to have a vote in this. So do you want to go see the Florida man?
What exactly is a Florida man?
I pull
Apparently
up on my phone every single Florida man meme that I can find.
Oh, they seem wild. And they're there? Why are they called Florida man if the place is called Shielded Native?
This was before the apocalypse.
You successfully fucked it up.
Michelle's eating popcorn.
Okay.
I love that we just integrate whatever we're eating into the story.
So we're good with said plan, yeah? That once Oswald's done his thing and we know that it's either worked or we need to get River in there. Once all that's done, and we can assure that at least some kind of communication with Niall. Is Niall still here with us, or is he not here?
Extra 55.
Okay, so then we can have, I guess, Rochelle talking with Niall via email to figure out if it worked.
I mean, we are in a Picto Chat DM right now. We're
like the old Nintendo DS.
Yes. We are currently in the middle of a game called Wordle, and I'm winning. So
that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Okay. So are we all good? Do we all understand said plan?
Yes. Just get me to the computer. I can do what I need to do.
Okay. I will reiterate again because no one said nothing and I'm just going to do shit if no one tells me what to do. Do I need to distract Peter?
I'm the distraction.
How is Rochelle going to how is she going to distract Peter?
Have you met me?
Are you going to do an actually good job?
That's rude. I always do a good job at everything.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Then who's going to be in contact with Niall?
I can do both.
Okay. All right.
I'm literally an internet celebrity. I can't say ignore, sorry. I entice people and I'm talking to people online literally all the time.
Okay.
She doesn't trust me. Why doesn't she trust me?
Because this is a
ever since
big
Peter Dream fucked her, she's had trust issues.
Oh.
I go, that's it. I'm going to convince her to never let you sleep again.
Wait, did you say that we had a girlfriend? She's talking to you, Oswald.
Yeah, it's Shade.
Is she cute? Can I see her?
I call Shade.
Shade answers and she goes, "Hi, how come both of your wives have Valley Girl voices?"
I have a type. It won't surprise you to know that Mac almost sounds like that. I just want to let you know.
Dear God in heaven.
I dated you with the Valley voice. I'm dating Mac, who has like a more feminine sounding Valley voice. So
Shade answers. She just goes, "Hi," and she goes, "Oh my God, is that our new wife?"
Yes, she wanted to meet you.
"Hi," and then she goes, "Hi," and then they just start squealing, and that's just what you're in the middle of right now.
I put earplugs in, and I'm like, okay, so where's the computer that you're taking me to?
I I thought you guys were going to get the computer. You never told me anything about me.
Isn't there a computer in the house?
I said you as a general. You.
Oh,
Isn't there a computer in the house?
I mean, there is. You can totally use that. You can also, I don't know, call up your one tech boy that you love with a passion and were very upset about when he got kidnapped.
Yes. But how is Oswald going to be able to connect to his computer from here if we don't have access to a computer?
Okay. You have a computer there. The computer is a shell computer. That means there is maybe 3 things on it. Microsoft Word, the internet, and then a photo gallery. That is it. That is all was on this computer. To get into certain things, you need certain programs to be able to get into certain computers, which means you maybe, I don't know, just like in your cute little brain, who do you have on hand that can help you with that shit?
Data.
You did.
That's what I'm saying.
You did it.
That's what I was saying. How is he going to be able? So are you saying that if Oswald, so like, this is what I'm trying to understand. It's the fact that Oswald is going to connect with Data. Data's going to give him a more powerful computer. And then how is Oswald going to be able to connect? Unless it's, I'm trying to figure out how Oswald's going to be able to connect to Data's computer from here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I knew Data's going to need
Data has to get onto the computer so he can fuck around with it. So he can't. You basically have to make your own spy computer. Like he has to do that.
Okay. All right. So I'm like, Oswald, go on ahead and call up Data if you want.
I called Data and I'm like, oh my god, hey.
You've been spending too much time with Shade, and I don't even know how that's possible because she's been here for 3 months.
Oh, I have a new wife, and then I show Rochelle.
What about Shade?
We're poly. We're poly.
Okay, that's okay. This is a new development that I'm just now hearing about. All right.
I tell Rochelle to say words so he understands.
Oh my god, hi! He goes, oh, okay.
I just give him a knowing look.
He goes, okay, all right.
Yeah. Okay, so down to business. I need access to a computer.
That's cool.
Where is a computer?
I mean, there's one right behind you.
Huh. It's almost like somebody could have told me that, huh?
I mean, I feel like several people probably did, and you just ignored them and called me.
I was very distracted I was trying to count how many sandwiches are in each of these bags, because I don't know if I packed them enough.
I think you packed enough. It looks like a lot.
There's like 15 sandwiches in each bag. You can't really see the actual sandwiches themselves because they're obstructed by jelly and peanut butter.
Okay. So
I hop on the computer and I'm like, okay. So long story short, I need to access the evolution systems so that I can fuck with people.
You are the best at explaining whatever plan is going on, Oswald. I need to let you know that right now. I haven't spoken to you guys in maybe like 4 days, and this is what you call me about.
I can pass the phone around like it's a family gathering and you're not here, you know?
I mean, that might be more, that might help me more. I'm not going to lie.
All right, we'll do that. One of us will get obnoxiously close to the camera like your grandma will.
I don't have a grandma, but I'd sure love the experience.
I pinch the bridge of my nose. I have a hand and it just swipes down the front of my face. And I go, this is one of my best friends who is probably the dumbest person, yet also the smartest person I've ever met. And I'm also best friends with a kinky person who can't figure out how to unlock handcuffs.
It's not that we don't know how to unlock them. We don't know where the key went. We packed everything.
I take the phone. I take the phone. And I turn the camera around.
And so, yeah.
I take the...
Is Dina just chilling during this entire conversation?
Who's who?
Data, just chilling.
Yeah,
on the
this is
phone.
normal.
This
This is like,
time.
honestly, this is a level down from what he's been dealing with the other idiots. So this is fine.
This is true. I am taking the phone from Oswald. I bring the phone over to the whiteboard and I show Data said plan.
Wait, is there like a kind of disturbing close up of your nose when you do that?
No,
you
because
don't know
I'm
where
not
the
an
camera
idiot
is?
and I know how to work a phone.
Come on, you have to follow the vibe.
Okay, so I show Data the plan and I'm like, okay, do you understand, Data, what we're trying to do here? We need you to connect to whatever internet thing that you need to connect to so that Oswald can connect through that so that he can get to the KS system.
You could have just said, hey, Data, can you find the KS system? And then have me...
I throw the phone.
Okay, the phone's arrived.
I pick up the phone. Is this thing still on?
Yes, Grunkle Oswald.
I can't see anybody. Where the fuck is everybody? Why the camera doesn't work?
Jesus.
Can I hang up now?
The only reason this idea came to my head is because since my parents are away on a family reunion, that exact thing happened to me when I was trying to take a nap yesterday. They kept like passing the fucking phone around and everybody was like doing a thing where they hold it too far away but they're looking down at the same time.
I text Data, can you just connect us to the KS system?
He says, send me the IP address from that computer and then I'll do it.
Guys, tell the fucking AI to do it because I'm sick of this shit.
I look it up and I send it real quick.
Next thing you know, Data pops up on the screen in front of you and goes, hi, Grunkle Oswald.
Hey, what are you doing over there? How'd you get on that computer?
I'm having way too much fun with this bullshit that you guys are doing. This is a weird skit. All right, so it's a system called the KS system, and you are sure the Dreamweavers use it.
I turn to Rochelle.
That's what our resident Dreamweaver has told us.
Like, yes. I bought it, and I'm the one that had the guy install it. So, yes, I know what it's called. And she looks at everyone and goes, I'm kind of important. He goes, okay. And do you know where the buildings are? And she goes, there's several in several places. It really depends on where they want to go. So do you guys have like any specific, because there isn't like a main, they're like in the middle of making the main headquarters, which is why that castle just sort of popped up. Do you remember that? Do you remember that thing? And you just sort of went, oh, it was really weird. Kind of phallic looking when it came out of the ground. It was wild.
I think it's because, Peter was thinking about Remy at the time.
Oh, he really needs to get over it. Like, she's just not that into you. Like, he needs to learn that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Rochelle, can you, send a text to Peter and say, yo, what's the deal with Remy?
No, because I don't feel like dying.
It's fine. I'll do it later.
How
Please
annoyed on a
don't.
scale of 1 to 10 am I right now? That is the question. Do I need to roll a fucking dice to figure this out?
So there are...
Do I need to roll a dice to tell how annoyed I am right now?
It's at least a 7.
It's at least a 7? Where's a D100 when you need
Okay,
one?
so there are...
I'm at a 3,
There are
apparently.
the headquarters, obviously, in Eden. There's one in Anchorage. There isn't any in Elysium because it's really hard to get in here, which is why they put me in here because I'm just really likable. There's one in Guarded Inland and one in Safe House. So is there any, specific one that you want to go to, or like, because unfortunately they're
So there's not one.
they're all separate, so we can't. There isn't just like a hub that's why they're trying to work on that with like the penis castle that this popped up. They're working on that for over there, but there isn't like a big hub yet. It hasn't been made.
So where are the ones where they have evolution with the communication?
So there's Eden, obviously. There's Anchorage. There is Guarded Inland. And there's Safe House.
Okay.
So not Florida.
Yeah.
No.
So he doesn't have anybody in Florida, which is good.
Can we still go to Florida?
Yes, that is the plan. Plus, that is what basically, other than New Home, the farthest place we can get away from Peter.
Not Allie making sure they're actually.
How about if shit goes wrong on the computer thing, we just go to Florida and hang out for a bit?
I'm just saying, because there isn't a communication base here doesn't mean that there isn't Dreamweavers in Shielded Native. I'm just going to like fix that little like thought process you have going on there, just in case.
But if we do this would significantly help out now a whole lot, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, no, I just don't want you to like go to Shielded Native and be like, oh my god, there's no Dreamweavers here, and then one pop up and you be like, you liar, and then
We're not talking about Dreamweavers. We're just talking about members of evolution, in the people.
Okay, I just wanted to like make sure.
Yeah. We're okay with Dreamweavers, and I point over to her new husband. I'm like, this one's just gonna get big and punt him, so.
Okay.
I might not do that. I might get big and punch him. You don't know that.
Oswald, you only have two functions: eat and punt.
As he is eating a sandwich.
So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
how long would it take? I turned to Data and I asked this question. How long would it take for us to essentially do this if we do this one by one?
I'm going to say it will take me at least 40 minutes to hack into one, but if all the mainframes are like one another, like I hope they are, then I should be able to do it fairly quickly after I do the first one, because it's kind of like a domino effect. And then however long it takes you to do whatever you guys need to do, I guess that's on you.
Okay. So the question is, where do we feel like hitting first?
I'll leave that decision up to you guys. I just need a computer. Don't care where I go.
So we can either do Anchorage, Eden, Guarded Inland, or Safe House.
I mean, I can also tell you where, like, all the other, like, head honchos are for, like, all the Dreamweaver areas, too, if you guys need that information.
Sure, why not?
But... Okay, just a reminder, though, like, sometimes they can shift around, sometimes they can move, but, like, this is... So, obviously, I'm here. I'm Rochelle. I'm in Elysium. This is where I was stationed. And now I have a husband, which is great. Nyx is in Haven, but I haven't heard from Nyx in a while. Don't know what's up with that, but none of my business. And Rodney and Hood from the back row, she's dead. And she goes, oh, awkward. So, Catherine is in Safe House, which is Katie for you, River. And she goes, oh, okay. All right, that's Katie. Katie's in Safe House. Tomas is in New Home. Carlos is in Sanctuary. And Richard, our favorite little guy, is in Garden Inland.
So basically, everyone that we have an alliance with we're good with, except for Sanctuary. Sanctuary is the only place with someone we don't have an alliance with.
Well, so that's wild. So, Michael, do you remember when I sent you those hearts and I was just like, blue or black? And you said black, right? That was what you chose. And then Tomas showed up. Well, if you chose blue, then Carlos would have shown up. I just didn't know who to give you. I didn't know your vibe, so I thought I'd do colors to figure it out. So technically, I would technically say Carlos is basically on our side. He just doesn't know you yet, which is tragic. Oh, you mean of who's and where? Okay, so Nyx was in Haven, but now she is in heaven. Catherine is in Safe House. Rochelle, is in Elysium. Tomas is in New Home. Carlos is in Sanctuary. And Richard is in Guarded Inland. I don't know where Peter and Niall and Edmund are currently. I have no idea where they're actually stationed right now, because last time they were in Anchorage, and they're not there anymore. I like how both. I'm still in Rochelle's voice. This is Game Goddess. I like how both Elena and Britain go into the Roll20 just to make their own marks so they know where things are. I love that for them.
I'm trying. What happened to this one? Why is it this color now?
Oh, okay.
I'm writing everything. Yeah, I've been the one making marks.
Okay. So
Jesus Christ, I can't figure out how to delete shit.
So yeah, I don't know where Peter, Edmund, or Niall is currently right now, because last time they were in Anchorage and then you guys skedaddled. So that really depends on where they ended up.
Couldn't we just contact Niall again and ask him?
How often do you want to contact Niall? I feel like after a while, it's not often. Okay, then I would probably say don't do that. If you want to talk to him and just be a bestie, like, awesome, great. But, like, also, you're my new husband. I really don't want you to die.
Fair enough.
And also, I don't think our girlfriend would like you to die either. Just saying.
Get a text from Shade, just, coincidentally. Hey, don't die.
Please don't die.
Like I said, just get me to a computer. I don't care where it is. I'll let you guys choose where we go.
Well, the computer's behind you, babe. So you can just, like, he's just, like, turning on the system right now.
And we're using the system to just contact the person, right?
We're contacting, as I understood, everybody that's in, like, the facility itself, right? Because we're trying to, like, evacuate evolution. So, like, Peter doesn't go pew, 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 power, brain, wow, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with somewhere where we, like, not have, like, I don't think we have a guarantee, but let's go somewhere where we can at least, hope that they'll listen.
Okay. I'm just going to say I haven't fully said yes to Katie's agreement yet. So mine is still, purple. It's not like a metallic like your guys's. So maybe you should do Guarded Inland and I can try and contact Katie. You guys are doing that.
As in talk to them to convince them to leave?
You start with Richard. I'm going to try and contact Katie.
Okay. Is that what we're trying to do? Contact the Guarded Inland to convince them to leave, and we assume that Richard is there. Okay. Yeah, I can talk to him. I put my fingers to the mark.
Well, Data's like tapping a bunch of things, and he goes, "Okay, so we're starting with Guarded Inland, yes." All right, cool. Let me start in here. They're asking me for a password bypass, and then Rochelle goes, "Oh my god, it's this is what dreams are made of, 69." And he's like looking at her, and she goes, "I made the password. It's all lowercase. I'm not going to do uppercases. That's annoying." And he goes, "I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to say thank you and move on." And okay. So after about like like 10 minutes of you hear him clicky clacking, all of a sudden he goes, all right, you guys are in the communication system. And then he pulls up a screen. He goes, this is the screen of how to activate it. I don't know if y'all have like a microphone or something you can use over there to like project your voice, but I got you in. You're in.
Do I need to talk to Richard or no?
That's on you. Right now you're just in the system for everybody in the facility. The reason you're starting with your allies is so you know everything won't get fucked immediately.
Okay, but I'm like wondering if I need to tell him and like warn him, like, hey, we're about to do this.
He said to contact him whenever you needed him, and you know how to contact him. So if you want to before this goes down, you totally can.
Yeah.
One of these jerks need to roll to see if they can find a microphone anywhere.
Okay, while they're doing that, I'm gonna touch my fingers like Rochelle told us to the marks.
Yeah. So
What am I rolling, by the way, or perception
actually,
or something?
so Oswald, you're rolling. Boop boop doop 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 boop. Michael's rolling perception, but Oswald, I need you to roll one of your luck.
Oh, like the actual
yes, like your
power.
power.
Yeah, okay. Give me a sec. I gotta get there. I also. Let's see.
No, you're just doing your. Oh, your luck's just catastrophe. We need to work on that.
Oh.
Okay, so never mind. I thought I actually gave you like I don't know anything about your characters. I put them in once and hope for the best. Okay, yeah. So both of you give me a investigation, because I thought I could have Michael do a perception while Kyle or Oswald was able to just like put in a luck point, and then you would find one immediately. But that's not how that worked out.
Yeah, I rolled a 32 though.
Okay. All right. So through the luck of Peanut Butter and Jelly and Oswald, you find one in the back of a closet that's all dusty and gross, but it does still have a working USB port, so it will work.
Does it sound like really shitty?
Oh, it's not great. It's not podcast quality.
It was the microphone I had before I got the Blue Yeti.
Yes. Yes, it was. Absolutely no control of anything.
I just randomly get louder and quieter.
For a $25 microphone from Daddy Jeff Bezos, it did what it needed to do.
All right. So what were you trying to do, Elena?
I was going to contact Richard to let him know what was happening so that he wasn't...
So the moment you put your finger on your hand, because Michael is away looking for your thing, River's the only one there, but the moment you do that, it's almost like you pass out. River's the only one there to attempt to try and catch you. So let me do an awareness.
Jesus Christ! Why are my characters always the ones who just like, poof, dead?
River, excuse you, Oswald touches like his thing and passes out immediately all the time, and also he knocks himself out. So
yes, but I do it unintentionally. I don't mean to just be like, "Oh, you're the first one to die."
You didn't die. You just passed out.
I produce a frying pan, and I'm like, "Do you need help?"
As I'm fucking falling, getting a concussion.
All right. No, she rolled the 27 on her awareness. Don't worry, she caught you.
At least this one won't have a concussion.
So you don't know what just happened. It's just like your body just sort of.
It's like I fell. It's like I blinked. A poop.
Yeah. Suddenly, you're in the middle of a clearing in the forest where all of the trees are wrapped around, and you have that smell of like smoky wood and pine. Again, you remember this place like it was a dream. And you hear footsteps coming closer to you on like crushed grass. So like it's not like quiet, it's like a nice like crunching noise. And then he goes, Remy, it's been a while. How are you?
Good. And I look at him and I'm just like,
Are you okay?
yes, I'm just making sure you're not Peter.
This is my dreamscape. I gave you that emblem so you could only contact me. There's no way of you getting to Peter.
I do
through
like
here.
the anime, like frustrated, angry hands that wave back and forth 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I go, anytime I fall
You know
asleep,
there's
this man
information.
follows me.
Not into my dream realm. If he did, he'd get like annihilated. That's how this works. That's how any of this
hold on.
works.
Quick side tangent. You want to know who you sound like right now? You sound like fucking Bluey, and I love it.
I don't
You
watch
sound
Bluey,
like Bandit
like-
a little bit there, mate. Bingo! I love it. I'm here for it.
Y'all had traumatic childhoods.
I don't know what you're talking about. My childhood was great. I totally remember all of it.
Yeah, my childhood was great. I had a Wii.
I had a GameCube. I mean,
But okay, back. I was just legit straight up. I was like, I know she's trying to do the British accent, but straight up, she sounds like characters from Bingo, and I can't help it.
Okay. So this is my dreamscape. That's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just letting you know that we are currently trying to hack into the KS system so that we can safely get people out of evolution. We're trying to convince them to just leave.
Whose plan was
This was the group's plan.
The group's plan. There was no one else involved.
Nope.
Remy, are you
Nope.
lying to me? Who's all in this group?
There's
Hi.
Oswald. There's Michael. There's
Yes.
Data. There's
Yeah.
Shade. There's me.
Okay.
There's Oswald's new
Okay.
wife. There's
All
my
right.
dad.
wait. Who's Oswald's new? Who's Oswald's new
You
wife?
haven't heard of her? Her name's Rachel.
Rochelle did what? What did Rochelle do? What did-
Oswald's
what did
face
Rochelle-
pops up in a portal. Yeah, we're married.
How did you get in here?
Oh, I don't actually know. I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, I don't like that power, actually. I think someone should take that away from you.
Oh,
A sandwich
So,
pops out as like an apology.
I really don't like that, actually, because couldn't he only get snacks out of that before? Why is he floating through it now? Anyways, so Rochelle did what?
she didn't do anything. She just told us about the KS system.
What do you mean she's married to Oswald?
Listen, I don't know how these sparkly wristbands work, but apparently hers meant that she got married to Oswald.
Oh, that dumb asshole. That's also kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. That's so Rochelle. That's so something she would do. That's kind of hysterical. So instead of giving Oswald, like, you know, a decent power and to like help him out, that she just married him.
Yeah, I guess.
That's really funny.
Yes. So
How funny would it be if I didn't supercharge your powers for you? Instead, I was just like, "Oh, we're married now." Like,
I would immediately ask for a divorce because I don't plan on marrying you. There's someone else I would like to marry. Thank you very much.
I don't plan on marrying you either. Obviously, Rochelle had a plan to marry Oswald. I don't know.
They're kind of a match made in heaven. So anyway, yeah, I'm just letting you know so that you're not just like, oh, shit's hitting the fan. Like, we're just nervous that Peter's going to do shit. And apparently Rochelle's going to handle him. So I don't know how well that's going to work.
Oh, he's definitely going to try and do shit. He's definitely going to be upset about what's happening.
Apparently Rochelle's going to do a very good job at convincing him to not pay attention. So we'll see how that goes.
As soon as you say that, you see him go, yeah, she will be great.
I'm like, I knew it. I have that look on my face.
I'm not saying she isn't a good distraction. No, here's the thing. She's an amazing distraction. Peter's very good at blocking her out, and she's not aware. So she's a very good distraction for other beings. But for Peter, exactly, it's kind of like he has a superpower of just blocking her. It's actually very impressive.
Okay, so I knew that I should have done this to begin with. So I'm like, okay, do you need anything from our end, Richard?
No, but thank you for informing me of what's about to happen. I really appreciate it. I hope your day gets better. Do you need anything? Do you need... you heard that I supercharged your power.
I don't know what that means, but
like,
sure.
That was something that you... Oh, okay. You'll find out.
I wake up.
Okay.
And I wake up and I'm like, I imagine it's like the, like, quickly sitting up and I'm like, someone knocked me the fuck out so I can talk to Peter.
I'm holding a frying pan.
Where did you get that from?
It's just on my person at all times.
Oswald, I feel like you need to get someone to check that out. That's not normal.
No, it's like I just pull it out of my backpack.
This is taking too long. I run up and I smash myself into the frying pan.
The fuck? The most unhinged shit that Remy has ever done.
I could have just hit her, but whatever works.
And I guess I fall into a heap on the floor. Am I unconscious?
River's just like,
Am I unconscious?
Give me a strength roll so I see how hard
my strength is a +8, so we'll see.
Because if it's River's about to do something. I was about to say
it's either that or I was going to say, River, punch me. I rolled a 3, so I just run into it and I go, ow!
Don't worry, I got it. 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 Don't worry, I got it.
I'm waiting for the don't got
it. And Remy, what's your
toughness? My toughness is a total of 8.
Oh. So I hit you for 25. Good. You're out.
Okay, how many injuries do I have?
At least one.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm playing correctly.
We're not even playing the game correctly anymore. We haven't been playing this game correctly since we started. Don't say I want to play the game correctly, because we're not.
All right, I'm knocked the fuck out. Bring on Peter.
Oh god, I wasn't planning on being gross Peter today.
You had Richard tell me that Rochelle was going to be bad at her job.
She's not going to be bad. She just thinks she's good.
I know. I'm rude. Glad that you're playing to your character.
What if she's so bad that she is good?
Remy, it's kind of like a moment where you wake up in an all white glowing room. I realize I've described this before, but I feel like for you, Elena, who's never seen a Harry Potter movie, because
I have seen Harry Potter. I've only watched it once. All of the movies.
No,
Also,
but
fuck J.K. Rowling.
Yes, but also fuck J.K. Rowling. But do you, as someone who plays The Sims, as we left off last episode,
yes, now you have me.
The spa day glowing floors and walls in all white. That is the room that you are in.
Ugly.
It's all white,
Jesus.
motherfucker. There's not a yoga mat to be found in this bitch. And now that you can color ceilings, it's the ceiling
I know,
too.
I'm so excited. I've gone 8 years without decorating a ceiling.
Wait, have you gotten
Not
the horse
yet,
pack?
but I'm about to be a horse girl bitch when I get paid. Because I basically spent $200 in books this past week.
I know you did. So, all white around you. And there's not really any corners to this room. It kind of is like a circle.
A cylinder.
A cylinder. But Peter then, whoop, out of nowhere, it's like there was this black spot on the floor, and then suddenly he like grew out of it, and he just goes, "Remy, I heard you were. I felt you were in distress. Are you okay?"
No, I'm just Peachy Kane. Perfect. As I'm rubbing like a goose egg on my forehead.
Are you all right?
I am perfectly fine and able to maintain my own stature. Thank you very much. I am a strong, independent woman. But how are you, Peter?
I mean, fine. I'm a little bit. How did you get here?
I fell asleep.
Okay, but normally you now have your boy toy near you, and that normally keeps me out, which is rather inconsiderate. Am I bad?
What can I say? I'm bored.
This is where you find out that everybody in this game is polyamorous.
Bored. Okay. How can I help you with something? Is there something? Do you want to come?
Okay. I know we've discussed this before, like when we're in the streamscape, we can like use like our will and stuff, right? To will things into existence.
Yeah.
Does this count even for Peter's dreamscape? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, it counts for all dreamscapes.
I'm going to will.
All dreamscapes are fair game.
I'm going to will a couch. Does it work?
Give me a will. Do you have? You upped your will,
I upped it
right?
a little bit, not much.
Yep. Give me a roll for. Give me a roll for will. I guess.
Yeah, because I upped my awareness up by 1. I think I upped my will by 1 too. Okay, that is a unnatural 20 because I got a 9 on the die.
Ooh.
And it's plus 11 now.
All right. I always forget I have to do lower rolls for you.
Because I don't min-max my shit like some people.
You're boring.
Boring.
I didn't min-max shit. I just dumped points into one stat.
Boring.
I just dumped points into one stat, and now I hit like a truck, but I also can't take a hit. So.
Now I am basically utility Barbie bitch.
I'm a Barbie bitch.
Are you wearing a utility vest?
God, I hope so. I'm gonna go see Barbie on Friday. Right, I'm so excited.
So, what kind of couch do you want to appear?
Can it be like one of those like therapy couches where it like like that I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, I know exactly the fainting couches.
Yes, the fainting, the chaise lounge. Perfect. Excellent. And I just lie myself upon it. And I'm like, Peter, have you ever been bored?
I'm sorry. Ever just ask the big bad if they've ever been bored?
Listen, I play my seduction games like nobody
Oh,
else.
that's a new merch item. That's a new merch item. Have you ever been bored?
Have you ever been bored? Big Bad stares blankly.
No, that's exactly what he's doing. He's staring blankly at you. He's just like, Remy, are you okay? I'm actually kind of concerned right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I don't know. And then she I get what imaginary lint, if lint is even obtainable in this universe.
I really wish you have read ACOTAR, because that's something Resand actually does a lot. Where he just goes,
my to-be read shelf. I'm not there yet. It is currently 1, 2, 3 shelves down. Okay. So I'm just I pick some imaginary lint and I flick it. And I'm just I don't know. I'm just bored with everything right now. You know, I haven't had a good fight in a few weeks, and I don't know, Michael's just boring me.
Michael on the other side. Is she okay?
Just everyone is just standing around her crumpled body, not doing anything.
What the boys came back to was River standing over Remy with a frying pan, and Remy passed the fuck out, and the boys with a really shitty microphone ready to get into this communication system.
Perfect. Excellent. It's all coming together.
If you're so bored, why don't you come to Evolution? I've already given you the pass. I've already said there's no expiration to it.
Yeah, but I need you to tell me how it's going to benefit me.
Well, you would be my right hand.
But don't you already have one? What's his
literally
face?
Anything.
And
We'd fire him. I don't need
flap
him.
my hand, I move my hand in a very passe fashion. What's his face?
Yeah, here's the thing. It's 3 men. I need an actual I need a woman on my board, because it's getting too fighty on who's the actual leader here, and they know it's me, and they're just starting to get annoying. And I need somebody that actually has a brain that can think. And I feel like you'd be wonderful.
I flick my eyes to him, and I'm just well, obviously you're the most powerful out of all of them. They're all kind of doofuses.
He sits on the Shea Lounge with you. He's just thank you.
I imagine it. He just immediately quickly steps over and then casually sits. And he's oh. Okay. I'm centered.
River. On the other side, River is idling above Remy with a frying pan, and the boys just came in with a crappy microphone. And River looks at the screen and goes, "Did everybody see that? Did everybody see? Remy is knocked the fuck out." She asked me to. Here's the thing. She tried doing it herself the first time, was weak as shit at it. Weak as shit. Gave herself that bump right there. You see that bump? The second bump is mine, but I can heal them. But right now, she wanted to get into Peter's head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Data was on the computer when she did that, so I'm pretty sure he recorded that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I got it. I clipped that shit immediately. That was great. I'm gonna put it on the big screen.
Real quick for Michael.
Oh, got it. He pushes a button. Yes.
you hear the Taco Bell ding.
So immediately what you see is that you see Remy on said couch, and then she goes, "I need to talk to Peter," and then rushes out a frying pan.
And then you see her. Then you see her absolutely fuck up, not knock herself out hard enough, to which River then comes by and then basically slams the hand down on her head.
So the Taco Bell ding when she hits the frying pan, and then the John Cena theme song when River knocks her the fuck out. with the fucking announcers in the background, like, oh my god, she just did that! Whoa!
Ooh, 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 ooh. I love it. I'm here for it.
So yeah. That happened right there. That I think she's talking to Peter now. I didn't quite get it. I just saw the opportunity to hit her with the frying pan, and so I took it. Sorry. We had a very interesting relationship at the beginning of meeting. We were not as always friendly as we are now. We did not share the same bed like we used to. Yeah. I'm sorry. So the thing, we are going to go into Guarded Inland. It's already set up. Let's set up the microphone and let Remy do what Remy's doing. She might be seducing Peter. She says that to Michael. Listen, I didn't say shit. I don't know y'all's relationship. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I'm just the messenger. Don't hurt me. Okay, bye. Oswald, set that bad boy up.
I'm just here. I don't know what you're... whatever.
We're setting up the microphone. We're getting that together.
Yeah. I was spacing out. 100%. Did not hear what you said. I will
plug that shit in, you dumb shit.
No, I heard you the second time. I just completely, I was thinking about the different, like, is turkey sandwich enough? Is PB&J enough? So.
Well, why not mac and cheese in a bread bowl? We can just walk around.
Well, at that point, I would just do fried mac and cheese.
I was originally going to get Panera, but I wasn't going to get here on time.
If I didn't just buy a PS5, I would go out and buy more food, but unfortunately.
Okay, so after getting everything together, Data's just like, okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to start connecting to the other one so you guys can just switch and quickly flip over. I'm hoping everything turns out well. And River goes, I hope everything turns out well too. Okay, so Data puts in the final numbers, and you have the microphone set up now.
Yes.
What would you like? You want to start with talking to technology first, Oswald, or how exactly do you want to start with this?
Probably just getting into the system first and exploring around a little bit to get used to it.
So Data already kind of has you in the system manually. So you don't really need to go in. It's kind of like a window for you right now. So you can see everything, but you're not in it yet. It's right before you go into Disney World.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I look at the this is the system that they use to contact each other, right?
Yeah, it's their communication system.
So there would be contact information on everybody there.
There's a few contacts. There's one for Maine, which says then Richard Ingard under it. We're for main contact, and then it says PA
I was about to say, wouldn't it be a PA system for a school?
Yeah, you have Richard's.
Does it do
but
fun
it's
little
also
jingle? When I activate the comm system, does it do a doo boo doo boo doo boo boo?
It sort of sounds like do 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 do.
Okay.
Why do I know that?
And
Why
nobody
do I
knows
know that?
My neck,
Jesus
my
Christ!
back.
I knew. I was like, I know that tune.
I will. You could do that, or you could make it.
Why would Richard
Hold on, I have
have
to
that
figure
be
out
his
the tune to this
sound?
song.
That sounds like a Rochelle thing.
You don't
Why
know.
wouldn't he?
You don't know
No, I'm
Richard's
just saying that
music
sounds like a
taste.
Rochelle thing.
Rochelle was the one that set
Ah,
everything
yes,
up.
makes
What do you think happened here?
sense. There it is.
Okay, well, before I activate this thing, guys, what the fuck do I even say? Also, it's a microphone, so any of you can say anything into the mic.
River immediately turns to Peter, like to Peter's voice, and just goes, "Yeah, that was sort of the point. So if your stuff doesn't go correctly, mine will."
That's fair. I start talking, and then if it doesn't go well, you come in with Peter's voice. Like, sorry for that momentary interruption.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
That was
Okay, well, I activate the PA system.
do 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 do.
Attention, people of evolution. This is your boy, Oswald Silver. It's me. It's your boy, Skinny Penis. I had to throw that meme in there. Okay.
Hi, my name's Oswald
That's
Silver. I'm
so-
17
Anyway,
years
no.
old and I don't know how to read.
That sign means nothing to me because I can't read.
Yeah, right.
My reading comprehension is
Anyway,
shit.
yeah. So, hi. I know that some of you are probably not too happy to hear my voice, but in case you don't care, or if the other like half of you, or however many of you, Peter is actively being an asshole, and I'm sure you know that.
What a
Not very good
speech.
at public speaking. I'm figuring it out as I go. So bear with me here. It might be an unbearable few minutes, but we're getting there.
I would
I
like
won't
to
do
point
any,
out,
like, stupid-
while this is happening, you can see it's very much like an underground, like, villain, like, I'm teaching evil stuff to these young adults sort of situation, where, like, some of them are in, like, the cafeteria. Have you guys seen Teen
Yes.
Titans, right?
Yeah.
You remember the villain episodes where Cyborg had to infiltrate, like, the evil,
Mhm.
like, teens area, and he was in that
Literally my
college.
favorite
The Hive, yeah.
episodes
It's
ever.
very much giving the Hive, where they're like at the cafeteria and looking at the PA system, and like some are like in the training room and looking at the PA system, and all of them, and like there's people in the hallways with books, just like like it's giving the Hive from Teen Titans.
Okay, before Oswald continues, though, I want to make sure that I'm going to say it right. So, like, the whole thing is Peter's going to start draining powers from other Dreamweavers, right? Like,
No,
that's
Peter's draining the powers from the actual evolution
Mhm.
members.
Right. Okay. So he's taking his power from the
Yeah.
lower level members.
Like, so what it is
Yeah.
is
Got
that
it.
Peter is essentially like siphoning off them so that he can get more. He can also steal. I don't know if he's like stealing their powers and can give them back, or if he's just copycatting their powers, but he can also do that.
When he's using them, the user
Okay, so
cannot
he's straight
use
up
them.
stealing them. Okay, got it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had Oswald say the right thing, because I had like I had like a vague memory of what
Yeah.
Peter was doing, but I wanted to double check. Okay. So Peter's being an asshole, and in doing that, he's basically draining all of you of your power in order to make himself stronger. And yes, when I say all of you, I mean all of you. Every single evolution member. He's not actually like trying to further your education or make you more powerful. He's making himself more powerful through you. I'm sure you've all felt tired, lethargic, whatever, you know. That's not going to go well for you, is it? No. So, I think y'all should just abandon Peter. Just go wherever you want, do whatever you want. Because he's not, you know, trying to help you. Oh, and on top of that, he steals more powerful Dreamweaver's powers. So, do with that information what you will. Have a nice day. And remember, always keep your sense of humor.
My God, this sounded like a Dare ad.
I had to channel Larry Cohen.
Kyle,
I had to channel Larry Cohen.
So I just need to let you know, because I'm a big Zodiac Academy fan, and not a lot of people like it, but I don't really fucking care. So they're in the first like series that they made for Zodiac Academy. That was like pre-Zodiac Academy. They went to a different school called Aurora Academy, and the principal / like head there would enter the PA system where he went bing bong, and that's the energy it gave me. Like as soon as you finish it, he would be like, have a great rootin' tootin' day, and be like try to be real hip with the kids, and all of them were just like, but yeah.
After he shuts down the PA system, after he's done speaking, he's going to turn it back on and say, like, yeah, so that was my attempt at trying to keep it, like, lighthearted. Like, haha, yeah, the situation's shit. But, yeah, ignore that. Yeah, Peter's a dick. Abandon him. Bye. And then I turn the PA system off.
I need you to give me the fattest, I mean the absolute fattest fucking let's say, I'm rolling through your shit, I'm sorry, give me the fattest persuasion you possibly can through that performance.
It's a good thing I have 5 hero points.
He's got hero points. Now we can either be assholes and do the advantage one, or we can play by the book and you just add 10 to your roll.
Well, I mean, that's a 25.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I can reroll that. I think we play it by the book
so
and add 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Becomes a 35, yeah. I'll use a hero point to add 10. Also, yes, to all of those listening, that is a rule. We've kind of just ignored the rules, but one of them is with hero points, you can
Someone
add 10
was kind enough to point this
get.
out like 2 years into the podcast.
And we said, and
Yeah.
at that point, I was just like, if you're listening for the rules, that's a bad plan.
I think.
Yeah, we don't play this game with the rules. We play this game.
At this point, we're just calling it Mutants and Mastermind, so we're not just saying we're rolling dice. And that's...
I mean, let's be real.
So, okay.
I mean, isn't that what all TTRPGs are? Just sitting around rolling some dice, flirting with your friends, fucking the bad guys.
But yeah.
So, Oswald, while Data was pulling up like the other things and he was listening to this, and while he was listening to us, he was just like had his hand on his head, just like, oh my God. You see
Don't ever put me into public speaking. I don't know what to tell you.
You see through all of the cameras, everybody, you see like there's probably like 300 people headed toward Richard's office, and Richard's like door is already open, and you can hear them like through the cameras and everything going like, is this true? Is this true? What's up? What's going on? Is this true? What he's the enemy. Do we trust him? What's going on? And Richard doesn't say anything. He switches the camera to Richard's office just alone, and Richard doesn't say anything. He just looks at all of them just like shocked, and then again he doesn't say anything, but you see him slowly nod his head, and so you hear one kid go, "We need to get the fuck out of here." And you see just like a bunch of people just like start ripping off the evolution things. And there are still a few that are just like very much like, I don't believe this is a thing. I'm going to stay. It's like maybe 12 to 13 people that are just like, no, this isn't true. Like, this is a weird like gaslighting thing. You're testing our loyalty and everybody else is just weak. Like, that's sort of what's going on right now. So River goes, okay, it looks like for the most part that worked. I don't know how that worked, Oswald. That was a little bit interesting. Do you want to move to safe house now and kind of do the same thing, I guess? Oswald.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. Okay, Data, next one. And Data's like, okay.
In the interest of not monologuing again, I'll just say that I'll say the same thing.
No problem. I'm just going to go back to Remy while we were doing all of this. And in that time, I was going... So we're back in the dreamscape where it now, from like the full white room that it was in with the chaise lounge, you're now in like a cutesy park with like a picnic blanket and Peter just like laying on his side.
Can I still be on the chaise lounge? Can I still be on the chaise lounge on the picnic blanket? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I basically have his full attention right now, right? Okay.
As of right now, yes.
So I'm just like, okay, so Peter, because I think I told him before we switched back over, I asked him, so what's in it for me? That's essentially like, I want him to tell me.
Yeah, and he basically said you would be his right-hand woman.
And then that's right. And then I said, well, all those other guys are dumb. Like, that's what I said. And then we switched back over.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me what I would get if I were to be the right-hand woman.
I mean, anything you'd want, Remy. The world would be yours. Well, and mine. It'd be yours and mine.
But that's not, detailed enough. I need to know, like, the actual facts and figures.
Facts, you would be queen of the world. My queen. And you could quite literally ask for whatever you would want, whatever your heart desired, and it would be yours.
Interesting.
I mean, at some point you would, and this would be, let's say, a responsibility. At some point you would have to have my children, but like, we can talk about that.
Remy is currently like, me outwardly is like, but Remy obviously more composed because she knows a lot's on the line. Just like, interesting. Now the question is, will I be able to, remain the same age forever? Because if I'm going to have to eventually give you an heir, I obviously want to, like, live my life a little bit first before I have to become a mom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Mutants, to be honest, age beautifully anyways. There's very few of you that actually don't age nicely. But no, mutants and gifteds, you guys, we age wonderfully.
Okay.
By the time you're in your 30s, 40s, you're still probably going to look 20, 25.
Interesting. So what I'm hearing is that I get to be queen of the entire world. I have unlimited power and money. Do I have to do any work other than having your kids?
Probably just like making sure everybody's in line. Then that's really it.
Would I be able to get more powers?
Of course.
Okay, so because
It's very simple, very easy to get you to be more powerful. But to be honest, Remy, you're one of the most powerful mutants in the world.
Do
so
tell. I like it when you talk about me and I flip my hair. On the inside, Remy is just crawling.
Well, your power levels have increased tremendously from when you first awakened, like a astronomical amount. I'm surprised you haven't found more things to do with water, if I'm being honest. Like, with everything that you do and everything you play with, it's just like crazy. There really hasn't been another gifted like you in years. I mean, we have fire elementals, obviously, but like water is extraordinarily rare, seeing as it's 90% of your planet is water. So you being able to control it is little overpowered, which is like also an extraordinarily like amazing thing to have.
This is true. So I know about the water, but do you know anything else?
Anything
about
else
me, dear? About me. Pay attention. And she like flaps her hand.
Yes, I know you can change into other people. I know you just got, what was it, air? You got air as well, didn't you?
I do a light breeze, making him think that it's not strong enough. And I'm like, yeah, it's relatively new.
So not just one of the elements, but two?
I know.
Remy.
I know.
Amazing.
If only I could have all four. I could be like, I don't know, some kind of avatar or something.
Avatar, yes. But anything that you would want, Remy, I could give you. And I could give it to you in the real world. I can make you your own dreamscape. I could do whatever you would want.
Could we do a little bit of practice just to see, you could teach me a little bit on how to unlock a little bit more of my powers? And Remy is honestly curious. Like, this is like an honest question.
Oh, that's fine. I need to get out of Oswald's character sheet.
Sorry, I was just looking at my powers of all the things that I fucking have. The fucking laundry list over here. Of all the shit I can do.
So I need you to give me a persuasion.
I'm just a fucking tank with powers. Persuasion. Oh god, I might need a calculator. In case y'all weren't aware, my persuasion now is a plus 17. Okay. That's a 17 plus 17, 34. I don't need a calculator. I can do that math.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, babe,
that's fine. I mean, she's just like being very coy about it.
Remy, I think we can save that for when you are in evolution, so we actually have time to
Okay, but can I at least show you what I can do now, though, at least, so that you can, like, get like a plan or something so that I'm ready? Because, I like training. It's fun.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, show me.
Especially because that idiot Hood was instructing me for so long. I don't even know how I was able to do anything with him teaching me.
He's quite literally your weakest link.
Yep, honestly, he's such a fucking dumbass. Did you see that I fought him? Were you able to see that? That was really funny. I made him cry.
Okay, Remy. Show me what you can do.
So I don't know, guys. Do I go big or because he knows like the water is like out of the control, right? Like he knows like, boom, water's great.
Yeah, he knows that water is your main one.
So can I bamf a mirror in here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, so I've been working on this cool little trick. I need you to stand in front of the mirror.
Okay.
And then this is creeping me out. I get really close to him and I put my hands on his shoulders and I'm like, I want you to close your eyes.
He just smirks. He goes, okay.
I do the disguise person on him and change his shape to look like, I don't know, someone different. I make him look, who's his right-hand man? Like the main one. What's his name?
Edmund?
Edmund, yeah, I make him look like Edmund. I'm like, okay, now open.
He opens his eyes. He goes, "Oh God, I'm Edmund."
Mm-hmm. See, isn't that a fun little trick?
When did you get this power?
Oh, I got it a long time ago. It's really fun. I got it when you released that that fun little one.
The Reaper?
Back over it. Yes, I got it about then.
Around the banquet. Is that how you got in without being seen?
Oh, of course.
You know, I had so many of my evolution members outside looking for you, waiting for you to show up.
Oh, yeah.
We had a special room for you and everything.
Oh, special room? That sounds kind of kinky.
It was behind the smoke room, but...
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I change him back with, like, just a snap on my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I've been working on something that's really cool, you know, something that is just very interesting. And so I'm going to do a new power that I just got today. Funds, just for funsies. And I'm like, I suggest you strap in because it's going to be a wild ride. And I make a tornado.
What the fuck?
I create a powerful whirlwind capable of damaging structures and picking up unsecured objects. The basic tornado has a radius of 30 feet. It can grab or lift objects with the weight rank equal or less than its rank. A realistic tornado should be limited to around a rank of 8 in terms of both wind speed and lifting capabilities, sufficient to pick up and hurl vehicles. But the GM can also allow cyclones of any rank. Because the power is damaging, it can lift objects, hold them, being trapped in the whirlwind, hurl them away, or simply damage them. Tornado. It's the cylinder area move object, damaging of 4 points per rank, and it's plus 1 point per rank and plus 1 point per area distance rank.
Okay. I was going to have him use intellect at disadvantage because
I'm not doing it to hurt him. I'm just trying to show off.
Oh, okay. So you're not swiping him away.
I'm not trying to hurt him. Okay. This is like I'm trying to distract him. I'm showing off.
So it's not going toward him.
No, I would imagine, like, I don't know how far away I could summon it. Like, it's like you can see it, and it's starting to get, like, I imagine it starts off small, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then I banish it.
Okay. He goes, Remy.
Just enough to rattle him.
No, he's not rattled at all. He looks like it almost, like, hit his unhinged.
Oh, no. I hit the crazy button. I hit the crazy button.
He goes, Remy, that's amazing. That's exactly what we need.
It is, isn't it? And if there was more water, I could probably, like, come up with something similar or something along those lines. But a friend recently told me something that I have been willing to try out. So, you know, that's interesting me. How long has it been since I've been in here? Like, me to Game Goddess.
In your thing, it's maybe been 15 minutes. In reality, it's been maybe an hour. And so far... Oswald, I need you to give me a persuasion with 2 dice. Tell me both those rolls.
It's a good thing I just
They're
put in
all
my
in persuasion, so now it's a plus 85. Jesus
it's actually
Christ.
a plus 20.
Perfect.
Okay.
So the first one's a 29.
Go with the 33, my dude.
Second one's a 33.
I needed them for both of the compounds.
Oh, well, that's fine. I like both of those numbers.
Okay. So you said a 29 and a what? Okay. So
33.
the one that you got 29 at, it looks like a lot more people actually ended up staying than leaving. There was like a good 150, 200 that ended up leaving, and that was from I lost my notes. And that was from Eden. So Eden
Makes sense.
has minus 150 out of the original 400 that were there. There are 12 left in Guarded Inland, and the one that you got 33 on, that was at Save House. That one, there wasn't anyone left. We were able to just dismount that entire area.
Perfect. So there's only one left.
There's
Amazing.
only one left, which is in Anchorage.
Okay. No,
Is Peter getting pissy
He's
yet?
getting horny.
he has not noticed. I pressed the crazy button.
Okay, well, I'll move
All
on
right.
to
Okay, now we'll-
Anchorage. But I feel like when I say Oswald Silver, since
Mhm.
Anchorage is very social media focused, I'll be like, yeah, I know Oswald Silver. I'm
Motherfucking
not the highest
too.
social
You
media
should
rated,
say,
but
hey, did you know that Remy Monet Lancaster wants you to do this?
yeah. Have you guys heard of Remy Monet Lancaster and Rochelle Melly? Because they are part of the same organization that I am part of that wants to take down Peter. And because, Peter is siphoning power from you guys, ultimately killing you in the long run, I would assume. And he's also stealing powers from your bosses. So Rochelle, Remy, me, and new guy Michael. I don't know if you've heard of him yet.
How am I still the new guy?
Have you established yourself among the people yet? Remy's drowned a bunch of people, and I'm pretty sure I've destroyed a building. Exactly.
What the fuck have I done? Wait a second. Am I the new guy? I drove cars.
You drove a car.
My entire existence is car.
Yeah. Describe your character in one word. Describe your character in one word.
Non-consenting car.
Mhm.
Oh, I can imagine. It's fucking River
My father
behind
was a
the wheels.
fugitive and now owns a giant corporation. I don't know what that is.
I wanna point out that he has not muted the mic, so all of this is being said over the mic.
Behind the wheel of a car, as a child with fucking telephone books underneath so she could see over the steering wheel and just saying, I want to go fast. That's all I can see right now.
I think
Oh
that's
my
pretty
God.
valid,
Learned to
honestly.
drive until she was 16 from fucking Xander.
I know, but I just imagine like tiny baby River behind the wheel of a car going, I want to go fast.
With a cigarette.
With a cigarette. You gotta start them going.
Dad comes out of nowhere. Why the fuck do you have a cigarette? God damn it!
This isn't.
I got released
This isn't
specifically
Baby
because
Driver.
of this. Yeah. They took that movie too literally.
Where are your
goddammit.
hands? They're dead.
Well, my mother's.
But yeah, Michael absolutely says, why am I still the new guy? And I'm like, have you destroyed buildings or drowned people yet or given people migraines?
That is true. I do make people have seizures, but also migraines because I'm annoying.
You haven't rolled to annoy anybody recently.
I haven't needed to. My game goddess
Yeah.
that controls me just annoys people without it.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god, that was so fucking funny. Just the whole, how am I still the new guy?
Definitely said that over the mic.
Is he sitting there?
Regardless of his status, Michael's here too, okay? So make a decision, leave or don't. Peter's fucking with you. Goodbye.
I'm gonna say you did not clear that one out at all. They are all very
I'm
confused
gonna
on how
s-
you even got into that system.
I think it would just be funny if one person started go like, whoa, and then
Yeah, there's one person in the background
you
going,
said-
whoa.
okay.
His name's Carl.
His name's Carl. he's just in love with Jimmy's mom.
Yeah, that one.
God.
No, you
Should I roll
failed.
a
I'm not giving you a
persuasion for
persuasion
that?
on that motherfucker.
That was an instant one. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So Remy,
After I turn the mic off, I'm like, if one of you wants to get back on there and
Remy's
explain
still
it. Remy,
passed out.
is Remy still passed out? Yeah, Remy's still passed out. Rochelle, how about you get on the mic?
My
People will
powers are
listen to
tapped
you. You
out,
have social
man.
media standing.
My dice do not want Peter to know what's going on.
That's because
Is he just somebody actively like?
I need to know. I rolled one. I was a 3, and I was just like, all right, let me just try one more to see like if he's really doing this right now. Another 3. Okay. What if I just try another dice altogether? A 2. Okay.
that's because I'm pressing the crazy button.
Wait, now I can roleplay. Now I can roleplay Peter or like the Peter's goon real quick. Just like, hey, wake the fuck up!
Never say that.
Your people are leaving.
It's Edmund.
God damn it!
Do it in an angry British voice, Kyle. Then you got it.
I can't do British all that well. That'll be
Peter,
you.
wake the fuck up!
No, have you guys seen Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Peter,
Yes.
Peter.
Peter, we need you to come out here right now, please.
I knew there was going to be one moment where
Turns
everybody
out
just
that
lost
all
their
it took
shit
was
in
Michael
this recording.
screaming, "Oh, that's the little guy!"
Yeah,
Oh my god! I did.
it's a valid
I'm
question, but
still
Oswald still thinks you're the new
crying.
guy.
Oh my god! Thank God I don't have a camera, so y'all see my boobs.
Peter.
Leave that one in, Al.
I can't get in the door.
This is devolving into Stewie Griffin's mummy. Mama,
Father,
Mommy.
father.
Sugar daddy. Oh my Jesus!
Okay, onward. We didn't get the Oswald
my Lanta.
talks. All right, we didn't get that one, but whatever. We got the other ones.
Okay.
Do you want me to go in with the Peter voice, or are we just calling that one a failure? Like, what's going on?
If you want to try the Peter voice, try the Peter voice.
He's going to kill you. You know that, right?
I portal away.
You portal into the to the Remy Peter sex stream.
It's just what? Whoops! I didn't read the label on the door. My bad.
Just
And then I
sees a
portal away.
tornado rampaging around the room.
Closes the
Never
door.
mind.
I don't even open the door all the
Tornado,
way.
death,
I just open the
destruction.
door and it's just like Remy fucking.
I'm just gonna leave this
Yeah.
here.
Anyway, yeah, try the Peter voice.
River moves her moves her little butt to to the microphone, and then just like turns it on and be like, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. However, everybody should leave because I'm a dick and I am sucking all of your powers away and I smell real bad.
That was the most in-character, not character thing you've ever done.
I needed you guys to know. I need
really
you to know
was.
this. I was sitting in the shower last night going, how am I supposed to do River as Peter as River? Like that. How am I supposed to sandwich this? And
You just insult yourself a whole lot.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm a big fat bitch boy who cries to his mother.
I have abs, but I am a simp for a 22-year-old girl, and I am 100 and something.
I tell people that I fucked Remy Monet Lancaster when I actually didn't.
I am an awful person. Remy Monet Lancaster is much better with Michael Malibu. I don't even know how I knew his last name.
I've already turned the mic off, but River doesn't realize.
Why didn't you know that? He's the new one to the gang. I feel like we made Brit
He's
so
apparently
mad.
the
He's
new
so
guy, even though
muted.
he's been there for a year. I don't know. That's wild.
He's been on the podcast for a year, but
Probably a
how
year.
long has Michael been in game? There.
Sweet. Perfect.
We're
still hazing you.
Thinks you're the new guy.
That's why you're the only one who gets tied up in bed.
I try to make you go into a different room. I try to make you go into a different room, but there's a bucket full of water on the door that's
Yeah, I
like
just need you to
slightly
go and grab
open.
my toothbrush. I forgot to pack it. It's not on the checklist, but it needs to be on the checklist.
Is this thing still? Oswald, did you turn it off? I was having a good time.
Yeah, I turned it off like 5 minutes ago. You've been talking to nobody.
I'm just sitting here with Peter's gross voice.
I was enjoying it.
Yeah. Did I do it? Was that good?
I don't know. Have
The
you
game
rolled for
goddess has just
persuasion
been
yet?
letting this happen for the last 5 minutes, not knowing what was going
To
on.
perfection. I think this is my favorite episode.
Maybe you should try rolling for
This is
persuasion.
my favorite
What's 13
episode.
plus 14?
13 plus 14? 27?
27.
Okay. A lot of people look very fucking confused. I'm gonna start there. Like, there's no way in hell like that was like a doable action that could have been like, yeah, that totally makes sense. However, there were like a few idiots, like maybe like we'll say 200 out of 500 that ended up going like, yeah, that was totally Peter and left.
That guy Carl just recruited more people to come to his cause.
Yeah, he was walking around like, yeah, hey guys, this is pretty good. I like this guy's
I'm only
message.
here because I'm a member of the Rochelle clique.
Rochelle told me to go here, and I simped for her, so I followed. I did what she said.
God, Peter, thank you, you piece of motherfucking simp ass shit.
Finally
Okay,
noticed after he
but
lost
I
the
still have
majority of
him
his
on the
people.
hooks, right? For right now. This hasn't happened in game. Has it happened in my game session yet?
No, it's about to move to you.
Okay.
So like it is like with you and Peter now.
Okay.
After that fun display.
Okay. So I just told him that I was gonna show him something that I was thinking about doing.
And he goes, "Oh, tell me about that."
Winky face. So a friend recently told me that, oh my god, I'm doing the Peter voice. Shit, fuck!
You're doing the hot woman Peter voice.
I'm doing the heartwarming Peter voice, just the one that we all love. I turned back to him and after the tornado, and he's like, "That was amazing," and I'm just like, "Yeah." So recently, a friend told me that I had to get a little bit more creative. You know, I'm a little bit bored with water and all that fun stuff because it's just, so 2 years ago. Right?
Yeah. Remy, could you give me a moment? This is lovely. Sorry.
Before he bams, I bloodbend him.
What are you doing with him?
I bloodbend him.
Yes. What are you doing with him?
I ensure that he stays put, and I'm just like, stay put. And I like have my arm out and I yank him towards me.
Hot. This is usually how the videos I see online start.
Remy,
Go back to the time that we all found out that me, Kyle, and Amber all watched the same porn.
No, I watched it too. I watched that one too.
Yeah, all of us
was
have watched
everybody.
the exact same porn.
Wait,
Miru.
Hold on. Which porn was it? I forgot. Oh, right.
Okay,
Miru,
what do I gotta do?
Okay,
What do I gotta roll?
Give me a fighting.
A fighting? Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Where's my fighting? Okay, it's a plus 12. Okay, guys, I'm so nervous. This is the first time I'm busting out this power. I don't want it to go wrong. No. Opposite direction, motherfucker.
I will say he did roll a full. He did get a 29 on this fortitude check for
Guess
this.
what? I have a plus 12 and I got a natural 20. So a 32, bitch.
Amazing. Why didn't you just kill Peter now? You absolutely could. You have him right there.
Oh my god,
So,
guys,
Remy.
my hands are shaking.
So Remy, what are you doing? Peter is now trapped within your bloodbending for 2 rounds.
I imagine that I told him to stop and then to come here. So I imagine I yanked him
he's
towards
like
me.
it kind of reminds you of like the walking that Polly did back in the insane asylum that River was kept in, where it's like almost doll like.
Yeah.
And it's sort of reminding you of like whenever River uses actually her puppeting like where she like is able to maneuver other people's bodies. It's very much like that sort of motion.
Okay.
And he's walking towards you and he's going, Remy.
I walk towards him and I have I would imagine that my hand, my arm is out, almost like I'm holding my hand out, wrist down, fingers out, like I'm splaying them almost like a puppeteering something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, I need you to have a seat. And I slam my hand down and I imagine he just goes, poof.
Yep.
And I walk up to him and I go, a little birdie. I got to get out of the Peter voice. Been spending too much time with him. I go, a little birdie did tell me that I had to get a little bit more creative. Now, Peter, here's your problem. And I push down even harder so that he's really pushing himself into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, your problem is that you don't see the big picture. I know I'm powerful. You know I'm powerful. But the problem is you don't know how powerful I actually am. And as it turns out, that I've found out a couple of things about myself, which is really interesting. And I slam down even harder so that I feel like at this point, I would love to hear a popping sound coming out of him because his body is crushed in such an unnatural way.
The only reason I'm saying you're not is because this is his dreamscape.
Yeah. But I just imagine.
So he's not technically getting hurt right now. He's stuck. You're kind of
Yeah.
controlling the blood that's in his head that was controlling the dreamscape, if that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, like, very much you can't get hurt in your own dream.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what's going on right now.
Okay. But gosh, wouldn't that be glorious? And I just go, I feel like instead of me I guess pushing him harder, but just making him feel more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I would imagine is how it is, because his body is like unnaturally contorted at this point. Because I imagine he's like either knees down and he's like, like the whole like, hello, can you go? Like that kind of position.
Yes, okay.
That's the position I assume that he is in. And I go, you haven't actually figured out yet just how powerful I am, right? So I'm going to give you a little taste. And this is interesting because I haven't done this before, Peter, and I wanted to save it just especially for you.
Why are you British?
I don't know. Come back to me, Remy Monet Lancaster. Thank you. I've been told by my friends that my moniker should have been like the Water Witch, which I find very interesting. So I'm going to show you just how many witches I can be. I'm a witch of the water. And then I guess water does the shit. Like water happens.
Okay.
Water happens.
Water
I imagine
happens.
that there's like rain now. There's rain. And I go, and I found out that I am a witch of blood. And then I make him sink a little bit lower. I found out that I am a witch of the mind and body. And then I shink out like, ooh, fun, like knife arm. And then I go, and I've also found out that I am a witch of the air. And then the tornado starts whirling again. And I go, but it only took one of my friends to make me also figure out that I could be a witch of something even more amazing than water and blood, mind and body, and air and breath. And do you want to know what that is, Peter?
What?
And then my hand goes back to normal instead of knife hand, and I go, I can be a witch of fire and death, and I fireball his ass!
When your bitch has her moment.
I have been waiting for this.
You are the avatar.
I fireball his ass. What do I gotta roll?
Nothing. You fireball his ass.
It just does it. I fireball his ass.
And when it happens, the entire dreamscape sort of disintegrates, and you wake up in the living room to River going, what do you mean it's been off, and why do you keep calling Michael the new guy? What the fuck?
I would imagine it's like same sensation. I wake up as in like in a panic.
Yeah.
Like the...
Now, what you guys don't see is Peter awaking from his own dreamscape and hearing the very frantic knocking of Edmund. And he opens the door and he goes, so we have a problem. He goes, what's the problem? What happened? He goes, we've lost almost 1,000 evolution recruits in the last 2 hours. What do you mean? Someone got a hold of the communication system that went from Eden, Anchorage, got it in Linden Safe House, and they told everybody of your plans and future plans. And Peter, he's like holding on to his to like the door, the like doorway, and you could just feel see his hand grip on it to where like you can hear the wood just and he goes, I think I know who did it, and I know exactly where they are. And Edmund's just looking at him, and he goes, what would you like me to do, sir? He goes, get Niall. Hey, hi, hello, friends. We did it. We made it to 94. At the beginning of this episode, you will notice that Britt's still there, and then you will suddenly hear a weird voice saying, how am I still a new guy? Yeah, that's Kev. Kev is now going to be in all of the episodes. 95, he will not be there. It's just going to be an episode between Kyle, Zoe, and me going to, I believe, Shielded Native. I believe that's where they're going. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, and then we are going to have Kev here for till the end of the season. Campaign, same thing at this point, I guess. This is just a reminder to make sure you're following us on all social medias like Twitter, and you can find us on Twitter at dice_drop. If you're more of a Threads person or an Instagram person, you can find us there on Dice Drop Pod, both of those on Threads and on Instagram. And yeah, we are becoming very good friends with everybody at Green Ronin right now, and we've been doing a few live streams there about world building with our new campaign that's coming up. So if you're ever curious or you're like, hey, I wonder what's going on with the new campaign, we're actually building it there. You can also check out any new developments on dicedropblog.com. Once the actual world building document is ready, I am going to have it on the blog for people to download for free if anybody wants to look into it, anyone wants to see the world building there. And if you want to check out any of the games we play, most of them are from Green Ronin. We are actually affiliate with them. You can use our promo code DICEDROP in the promo code area. You can save up to 10% off. So get gaming and get a saving. I rhymed. Haha. All right. Like I said in the last episode that aired, I am trying to rapid fire these out because mental health is fun, and we're going to be starting to actually record the new season soon. So we're trying to get these out so you guys can listen to them before the new season airs. Yeah, so talk to you guys soon. Bye.